Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're jumping into Roblox. That huge online world. It's part game platform, part creation engine.
It really is massive.
And you've likely heard of it, maybe spent some time there yourself.
Or your kids have.
Definitely. So our mission today, using some insights from the Future TechWise blog, is to figure out how AI, artificial intelligence, is actually being used inside Roblox.
Yeah, looking beyond just, the surface level.
Exactly. Because it's maybe not always obvious where it pops up.
That's right. Roblox is all about users making stuff, but AI is definitely working behind the curtain. It touches on safety, how games get made. Quite a bit, actually.
Okay, well, let's back up slightly. For anyone maybe less familiar, what is Roblox at its core? The source piece describes it as, well, more than just games.
It is. Think of it as this online platform, but also a really powerful game creation system rolled into one.
Right.
So the community builds and shares millions of experiences. They use Roblox Studio. And the coding language is Lua.
Lua.
And that lets people, even without being like expert coders, bring their game ideas to life.
So the creation part is just as big as the playing part.
Absolutely central. Yeah.
And it's this whole ecosystem, right?
Hmm.
What are the key things driving its popularity?
Well, the social side is huge. People connect, they play together in these worlds that other users made, and it's cross-platform, so PC, Mac, phones, tablets, Xbox.
So accessible.
Very. Then you've got the avatars, which you can customize like crazy,
Right.
and the whole virtual economy based on Robux.
Ah, yes, Robux. For dressing up your avatar or maybe getting perks in games.
Exactly. And the sheer variety of games is just wow. The source mentions things like
Obbies, obstacle courses.
yeah, obbies are classic. But also really deep role-playing games, like Brookhaven or Adopt Me.
Those are huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
And simulators managing a restaurant, collecting pets, whatever, plus battle games like Arsenal or Bed Wars.
So much variety.
It really sets the stage for where AI could potentially, fit in.
Which brings us right to it. Does Roblox actually use AI? The Future TechWise blog gives a definite yes. So, how? Where?
Okay, one of the biggest areas, and maybe most important, is content moderation.
Makes sense.
They use AI and machine learning, basically algorithms that learn patterns from data to automatically scan stuff.
Like what kind of stuff?
Text chat, mostly, but also usernames, images people upload, audio.
Oh, okay.
The AI helps filter out, inappropriate language, bullying, scams, things that violate their rules.
That must be critical with millions of users, loads of them kids, creating constantly, like an AI safety net.
It really is. It's a massive task for humans alone, so AI is essential there.
Okay, so moderation is key. What else?
Developer tools. That's another growing area.
Helping the creators.
Exactly. We're seeing generative AI being integrated.
AI that makes things.
Yeah, it can help with scripting game logic, generating textures or basic 3D shapes, maybe even suggesting code completions. The blog mentioned AI assistance specifically for Lua scripting.
Like having an AI coding buddy. The source actually mentioned, I think it was 2023, they introduced tools where you could describe something in plain English.
Right. Natural language prompts.
And the AI could generate starter code or even 3D assets from that description.
Yeah, that's a huge step. It potentially makes development much faster, maybe lowers the barrier to entry for new creators, too.
Definitely seems like it could speed things up.
Imagine just describing a simple mechanic and getting the basic Lua code for it. That's powerful.
Okay, so moderation, dev tools. What about the characters in the games? The NPCs, non-player characters. Is AI driving them?
That's a bit more nuanced. The article points out that Roblox itself doesn't just automatically sprinkle advanced AI onto all NPCs.
So it's not built in for every character.
Not automatically, no, but the developers, the creators, they absolutely can program complex AI behaviors using Lua.
So it's in the creator's hands.
Exactly. They can use things like Roblox's pathfinding service to help characters navigate worlds, and they write custom scripts for decision-making, enemy tactics, interactions, all that stuff.
So the platform provides the tools, but the creator implements the AI for their specific game's needs.
Precisely. So you can have sophisticated AI in Roblox games, but it's because the developer built it that way.
Got it. And one last area the source mentioned was personalization.
Right. Like many online platforms, Roblox uses algorithms to try and show you things you might like.
Recommendations.
Recommendations, yeah. For games to play, items in the avatar shop, maybe even potential friends. These algorithms learn from what you do on the platform.
And some of those algorithms are AI-driven.
Yes, AI can be used to make those recommendations more relevant, analyzing your play history, what you buy, who you interact with, to tailor the experience.
Okay, so summing it up,
Hmm.
AI is working hard in Roblox on safety via moderation.
Yep.
It's helping creators build faster and maybe easier with new dev tools.
Mm.
It enables complex NPC behavior, but that's up to the game developer to actually build.
Correct.
And it's personalizing your experience through recommendations.
That's a great summary. It's often working quietly, in the background.
Yeah, it's not always a flashy AI robot character,
Yeah.
but it's fundamental to how the platform operates and evolves.
Absolutely. It impacts safety, efficiency, and just the overall user experience significantly.
It definitely makes you think, doesn't it? As AI gets even more capable, how much more deeply will it integrate into these kinds of massive shared virtual worlds like Roblox?
That's the big question for the future, for sure. How will creation change? How will interaction change?
Food for thought. Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive. Thanks for breaking it all down.
My pleasure. It's a really interesting space to watch.